welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. And hey, it's Cinco de Mayo. What's up, eh? Hey, what's up? This ain't cultural appropriation because I'm just racist. No, I'm playing. I'm Mexican, y'all. But welcome back. We haven't recorded in a while. With me, as always, the person I argue with the most, Jason.
What's up, bro, chacho?
Now that's racist when you do it. It's racist, and I love it. No, it's fine. I ordained Jason part Mexican because he's paid my rent a couple times, so it's fine.
That's how you get a card.
Yeah, I don't. What card for what?
Like I can, like the card I can pull that I can say, hey.
You know, there's not one of those things that exists, right?
I think it's a personal arrangement that people make as individuals together in their relationships. So.
I'm from a small town, and I've literally had white people argue with me that they have a black card. And no, my black friends say it's cool to say the N word. I had black friends that made me say it. I mean, no hard R or anything, but it's still not cool. Like, don't.
I think if you're going to use that card, it has to be with like only the person that gave you the card.
Yeah, you can't be in fucking Chili's like this right here. Yeah,
hey, like fucking homeboy over here.
Oh, that's my. Yeah, you can't.
You know Todd, right?
Yeah, nah, Todd's white too, man. You don't bring him up to me. No, but if I sound weird to you guys, that's actually the reason we haven't recorded in a few weeks. Daddy's got some new champas, right? I got some new teeth.
What is it? What's his from Wild Things? Dylan? Tom Dillon? Tom Dillon?
I don't know.
Matt Dillon.
I'm glad you slowed down my progression for someone you couldn't remember. But yeah. No, from Wild Things. What?
Matt Dillon.
What about him?
Cough It Over Chompers. What was he was in with? What About Mary?
Something yeah. I got chiclets. No, they let me choose. I didn't pick the chiclets, but I had all my bottom teeth removed, and I have a denture now that easily pops out. So I'm saying things like Mississippi and there's gold in them hills in San Francisco. I actually have and Jason knows this. I'm telling you, Mom. She's the only one listening. That I have a top piece too. When I have it in, you heard me. It's even worse. It's like putting a big chunk of plastic in your mouth and I'm like Sean Connery. And what was it? The first was that Indiana? Wasn't he? He was in the first Indiana Jones, right?
No, he was in the Last Crusade, the third one.
Well, he was in one of them, but
I always channel him on SNL Jeopardy, like Schwartz for $100.
Schwartz for $100.
You mean S words?
Yeah. Think about now. Like I've been kind of down. I'm just in the moment here, thinking about. I've been kind of down about like I have to relearn how to use my mouth on everything. You know, from like eating, talking, pussies, penises. I have to start all over. And I'm like, do I take them out or do I just leave them in? But like. I've been like, man, I sound dumb. Like I match with chicks on Bumble and we don't go very far because I'm like, man, she's going to be all interested. We're going to show up and I'm going to have to watch that face change when she sees me cough my teeth out on accident or some shit. But Sean Connery that dude fucked, right? Like that, he's dead, right?
He's dead now.
He's dead? Yep. Yeah, I bet he still gets more pussy than I ever will, dude.
The estate does.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't he like Sexiest Man? He was Bond or something like that?
You know it.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah, shaken, not stirred. Now shuck my penis while I say my S's correctly.
So this was a personal decision that you did here.
And well, health-wise. But, yeah.
Okay. Like, I mean, you had the option to just remove a tooth or two or something or four and not go the direction that you're going. I just want to shed some light here for anybody that might not know.
I eat like shit. It lowers your risk for heart disease because I am going to get the top ones pulled too, and I'm getting implants. I just can't afford to get them on American soil because for some reason this dirt makes teeth and dental and healthcare worth so much more when I can go to Mexico and get implants and have the rest of my teeth pulled for like $2,500 and have a little left over to get some stem cell shots in the mouth so I can actually probably just grow new teeth back. Where here they're telling me like $9,000. One place in Plano said $12,000. Now I brought that list to another dentist. He's like, "Oh, that's too much. I can do this for $8,700." I was like, "Bitch, that's too much too." Mm-hmm. Like $8,700 fucking dollars. What? I don't know.
We've got like a $50 Groupon out there, $50 off.
Yeah,
take advantage of it.
Yeah, and also, have you checked with Care Credit?
Yeah.
I just. It lowers your risk of heart disease. I already eat like shit and fat as hell and out of shape. And I was like, I want new teeth. I needed so much work done. It's actually cheaper just to remove them and get implants. And then the ones that were crooked won't be crooked anymore because I'm basically buying new teeth.
Yeah, because your teeth look fantastic. Your fake ones look great.
The bottom ones look very good. But I don't smile. Also, I have to, when I say my S's correctly, I'm sure you see my jaw popping forward like a fucking shark trying to eat a bigger shark or whatever. I don't know what sharks eat. Yeah. But besides humans. But yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. I was like, fuck it. I was in pain for like, for 2 years. I was taking 4 ibuprofen and like 2 Tylenol max every 4 hours on the dot. And I'm like, I'm going to kill my fucking kidneys and liver and shit. So I was like, fuck it. I like excited to not have to take that shit anymore just to be able to function.
Yeah. I mean, just the thing with the teeth and all that, you're in a transition period right now. Right?
I am officially trans. I can make trans jokes.
And you with the teeth, like this is your situation with that's even going to change. You're going to do full like everything's going to go implant.
I just couldn't
like Hollywood. You're going Hollywood on this shit.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just do everything that my agent would pay for me to do.
I was going to say by way of Mexico. For the discount.
You'd be surprised though. I mean, they're clean. My niece goes to a dentist down there, and they're clean. They went to school here.
Lives in, like, Corpus or
they go
some
back.
shit.
She lives. I won't dox her, but she's like, and she's about to move, but she's like 35 minutes from the border, like somewhere not in Corpus, but somewhere out there. Okay. But yeah, I just couldn't afford to go now, and I can't. I mean, I could go now. I could afford it because I would have spent the same I spent on this on just getting it fixed. But you can't get back into the U.S. without a passport, and I've already. It's been like 2 months now, and they're like, "Oh, I paid the like extra $250 to have it expedited," and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's on the way," and I'm like, "It's been." Said 5 to 6 weeks. And I still don't have my passport.
I thought you were talking about this like in 2020 about having this passport and shit.
Yeah, but I didn't go till like beginning of March to actually February before I moved in here.
Damn. Okay,
and I've already paid, and it's been over 8 weeks, and I'm like, can I have my passport? I was trying to get that first. But the pain just got so bad, and then that chick's nipple ring broke my front teeth out. Wow. I was missing the 2 right here in the very front teeth from I did this joke on one of the last episodes of the car wash titties because kind of hit and it just caught. It's like she caught me like Plenty of Fish. I'm like I didn't know you actually catch motherfuckers like this.
You're hooked in on that shit.
Yeah,
unwillingly.
But that's an 8-minute explanation on why we haven't recorded in a while. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm still alive, unwillingly, but I'm here. And we're back, baby. What's up? We do have some guests booked for the next few shows, but we wanted to do a solo episode because our guest canceled again. So what's up?
We just wanted to.
It feels good to be back. I didn't know how I was going to be talking for an hour with this because I know you say I sound normal, but to me in my head I hear it and like I got Daddy's top teeth right here, and it's just like cover the side. But that's
like the drink if a burglar breaks in. They don't want to like drink that on accident.
I'm so thirsty from breaking your window. There's teeth in this, god damn it. Yeah, that would I almost choked on these teeth, these bottom teeth, because I can't put the glue in or whatever to hold them in place.
Because you're still healing, right?
Yeah, it's still. I mean, I just got 5 teeth pulled last week and 8 the week before. So I mean, I'm still
5.
Yeah. So, and the lady was like rubbing a metal rod on my jawbone, and I could feel it. Like they gave me, I counted 9, not 9, but like it felt like 9 shots in the mouth. It was at least 4, and I could still feel it. And she's like, "Oh, I see some infection." She starts scraping this metal rod in my gums on my jawbone, and I'm like, "It fucking hurts." She's like, "You want me to stop?" I'm like, "I want you to hurry up." When in reality, I was like,
like, do you feel that?
Yeah, I felt all of it, dude. And the first dentist gave me no pain meds, and they were just like, the thing is, I'm trying to write a bit about it, and we'll talk more about it later probably, but the thing is, it was like a church outreach that will pull the actual problem teeth, and they did it for $10, which, thank you. I gave them 20 because they didn't have change. I was like, thanks. But they said take over-the-counter ibuprofen, and it wasn't helping. When I was trying to ask her, because I already knew, they already were like, we're not giving pain meds before I even did anything. I was like, calm down. But before I could even say, I was trying to ask, am I going to get some antibiotics? Because, I mean, infection, right? I can't get high on amoxicillin. Of
course.
And before I was like, I had the teeth pulled and it was hard to talk. I was kind of like woozy. I was like, are you going to give me a prescription for like, and before I could say antibiotics, she's like, we don't get pain meds. And I was like, first off, fuck you. Don't talk to me like that. I was
First of all, lower your voice, man.
And then I was like, then I could barely talk, but I was like, okay, let me ask you something. This is a church outreach program, right? You guys are like all about like Jesus and his dad or whatever. And she's like, you mean our Lord and Savior? I'm like, yeah, that guy. I was like,
same one.
I think he would have some compassion, right? I mean, you pulled 8 teeth and scraped my jawbone. I was like, I don't think he would mind if I got a little high after getting my fucking teeth pulled. And I'm not trying to get high. I just want to be able to sleep, you know? And she started to argue. I was like, don't interrupt. I'm not done. Okay. I was like, think about this. You gonna tell me Jesus wouldn't look the other way on me taking some hydrocodones or even Tylenol 3s? Didn't that guy used to turn water into wine? Right? First off, if I could turn water into wine or anybody today, that guy has a problem, right? That's an alcoholic. Also, you're kind of ripping people off. They sell wine, Jesus. Water's free. You kind of, I wish I could do it, but you're kind of cheating around the system. But I was like, I think he would be fine with me taking some Tylenol 3s.
Yeah, maybe.
So antibiotics, and she's like, no. I was like, you won't even give me. I was like, all right, whatever. I was in pain for like a week. I got these last week, and I've been eating like mashed potatoes and soup and shit. And I was trying to eat some soup, and I couldn't like really chew or bite down. It hurt, and like I started coughing because it just went down the hole, and then almost swallowed the teeth because they told me to keep them in to learn to eat with them. And they were in my throat, and I literally had to like punch myself in the chest. I was like, and I had to like spit them out
like a self Heimlich.
Yeah, it's gross. But that's where we are. So yeah.
How about some gross would you rathers?
How about some? I have some would you rathers today too, since we're doing this, and you made me look some up.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first, or you want to go first?
It sounds like you want to go first.
Perfect. Would you rather live next door to your ex or a neighbor who easily calls to the police, like for noise, anything, and is also annoying?
Yeah. Man, I think I'll take my chances with the cop collar, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'll just try to keep it down. And
dude, I'll live next door to my ex because if anything, she'll still ask me to find weed for her. No. Yeah, I think I do that just because I know she doesn't want to talk to me. And one of my pet peeves is a neighbor that wants to speak to me.
Yeah,
more than like, hey, how you doing? If you want to come over and like borrow my shit or talk to me, just don't.
I mean, it depends on what ex. I mean, if it's like an ex like from like
the worst one, it's the worst one.
Oh, well, okay,
yeah,
the cop collar.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
Which that's the same thing for you. Same thing.
Would you rather have a paper cuts on your eyelids or swallow needles?
I mean the eyelids, because what's that needle going to do inside you? Right?
Some serious damage. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, it's not going to stop. It's just going to fucking. You'd have to have surgery to have it removed, and the eyelid thing. Fuck. That grosses me out. What would you pick?
Yeah, the paper cuts on the eyelids for sure. I'm not swallowing no needles. Absolutely not. No, because your stomach acid wouldn't be able to dissolve that shit, would it? It's like
before it even gets there, it's probably going to cut like your esophagus or stab you somewhere.
You're
or
dead.
The other things with S words that I can't say correctly right now.
How about I have another one too? How about eat an entire pie that somebody spit in, or eat powdered sugar mixed with somebody's dandruff?
The pie. Because at least you get to eat pie with the gross thing.
Yeah. I think me too, because like I'm sure I've eaten food that's been spit in, I would imagine.
Oh, absolutely. If you've eaten anywhere where you didn't make your own food, somebody spit. Boogers, pears, spiders.
For sure.
Yeah. You've eaten that. And plus, I feel like powdered sugar is like cinnamon, where it's going to dry your mouth out and you're going to be coughing it up.
I won't say that either of us has been involved in any of that stuff when we've worked in restaurants, but I'm sure that you've seen it happen for sure, or heard of it.
I sneezed on a lady's chicken fried steak once, but she was being a cunt. I'll be honest. Treat your fucking servers correctly. If you don't tip well or you can't afford it, I understand, but don't be a fucking asshole and not tip well. And this lady came back a few times, always sat in my section. She was such a cunt. She was just always a bitch. The Coke's kind of flat. Can you fix it? And I'm like, no, I don't. I wouldn't know what to do. Like,
yeah, I'll tell someone, I guess, if I see them.
I was like, one of the servers was like, oh, bro, I waited on her to do. I just brought it back here and blew bubbles in the soda. Like, he put the straw in and blew bubbles. I was like, that doesn't do anything.
Your oxygen. But
she kept on, and she was like yelling at me and saying her chicken fried steak that was steaming wasn't cooked all the way. And I don't remember the situation. I just remember her being she said something so rude, like calling me an idiot for not having a real job or something like that. And I was like, okay.
And she still kept coming back?
Still kept coming back and ordering the same thing.
My gosh. Man.
Yeah. And I don't know, I was carrying her plate. I was bringing it back out. It was hot.
That's ballsy.
I had like an itch on my nose and it turned into a sneeze, but I was like, it was during a rush, and I didn't like fully like snot, but I crop dusted it.
Oh,
right?
Of course. Yeah. You had like a mist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like a Primatine mist of snot. I got one too. I want to do the next one.
They sell that shit again. Primatine.
Yeah, no, that shit hurts. It doesn't work for me. Would you rather poop out of your dick or have your dick on your back?
That sounds stupid.
I imagine if you poop out of your dick, it's a situation where it comes out like a mechanical pencil lead. Like it's just a long poop. But you
like the Play-Doh factory where you're putting different, like a star and a square.
Like
and here it comes.
It's like a 3D. It's like a 3D printer of poop.
Yuck.
Which one? Or would you rather have your dick on your back? Which honestly, trying to jack off that way, I think would be terrible.
I think that having your dick on your back would change the dynamics of sex together, altogether.
Oh, yeah,
completely. So I mean, I don't want to poop out of my dick. That's for damn sure. So I'm gonna go with the dick on the back. To be honest,
I think I'd go with dick poop, dude, because then you don't have
the dick poop.
Oh, dude, I could poop in a urinal. How many nasty ass gas station shits did you take where you got gas station pee and water on your pants or and had to sit on that toilet? Dude, you could just fucking pop a leg up and poop. You could poop in the car in a Coke bottle because it's just a little string. It's like a piece of a poop yarn coming out of your dick.
How much chocolate spaghetti would be collected in the urinals?
It's like you're producing Nutella.
I'm willing to bet it doesn't taste like Nutella.
Yeah. I don't need to know. You got another one?
Goddamn disgusting. Yeah. How would you, how about pee dry sand for the rest of your life or poo a big hard brick every year on your birthday?
What was the first one? Pee sand?
Pee sand.
I'll take the brick.
Shit a brick.
I'd rather shit a brick.
Yeah.
I like shitting a brick because it's like a ghost wipe. There's nothing there.
You feel like you've ever shat a brick before?
Oh, I shot a brick this one. I've been taking all these Tylenol 3s, and I am plugged
this
up.
Delivery. Right?
I am plugged up. No, it's I noticed. I was like, I haven't bought toilet paper in 2 weeks.
Haven't needed it.
Yeah, because I got one white Charlie's going on.
You got fucking ghost wipes, no signatures happening and shit.
It's like it was never there. It's X-Files poop.
Did I shit? It's only because you kind of smell it a little. Right?
Yeah. Do. Oh no, I got one for you. Would you rather? I'll save this one. Would you rather grow a second penis or beautiful woman titties?
2 dicks.
2 dicks.
Absolutely.
So you can fuck her in the butt and the puss.
Yeah, and likely have a job in porn.
That would. I've thought about this. Like somebody else has asked me like a 2 dick question. Mm-hmm. Would you rather have the dick above the dick or next to the dick like a prong?
Yeah, no, I think top and bottom is going to be your ideal for
sure.
Like, isn't there that one? There's a porn guy that did have. There's a couple of porn guys. There was one that had it in like 80s and 90s. He had 2 dicks. Yes,
like naturally.
Yes, and then there's another guy now that has 2 dicks. It's a thing. It's a thing. You've never heard of this?
Yeah, but I mean, I always thought it was just like,
fake.
Internet stories or Inquire.
Yeah. No.
I thought it was fake news.
No, it's real.
Well, I hate that I did that.
No, it's real. It's weird shit. I mean, like, first off,
I'm gonna have to Google that now.
First off, it's obviously it's odd because it's not normal. Like it's very abnormal. But
yeah,
I mean, I'll take the 2 dicks. And I don't want titties. I already have titties.
What if they offered you?
I want to get rid of the titties.
Yeah, I'd like to get rid of my tits. Would you? What if they offered you a dick and a pussy?
To be a hermaphrodite. I was remembering the right word. Hermaphrodite, right?
Is that offensive? I don't know.
I was just making sure I said the correct terminology.
When I was a kid where I grew up in Waxahachie, there was a hermaphrodite. And he always wore these denim Daisy Dukes, and like buttoned them at his belly button, and always like a tucked in shirt. And he was just so
like not even paying attention to being like a hermaphrodite. I want to say something else, but
yeah, I don't know what the term is.
No, I think because growing up when it wasn't even a thing, it would just be like a hermie. That's the word that just wants to come out. I just want to say like a hermie.
I don't think that's offensive. I mean, you're just
that's
shortening the word and changing one letter
to determine if it's offensive, though.
Well, it's not really your choice. My body. Maybe I have both. Maybe I don't. Well,
so imagine if you did, and somebody's like, "Hey, there goes that hermie over there."
Well, what I was saying, that's just word economy. But when I was growing up, there was this guy, and I can't remember his name. And I grew up in a small town.
That was my question. Was he at least rocking it though? He was rocking.
Rocking what?
He was fucking with the Daisy Dukes and all.
Well, this was like 80s and 90s, so he like I never spoke to the guy, but I would always see him walking with his backpack, like he lived in the park or something. He definitely didn't have a car.
Like he nailed it. It looked like a woman walking.
No, it looked like a man, but I was just always told he was a hermaphrodite. And then like I've seen him up close, like at a store or something, and I'm like looking at those Daisy Dukes, like trying to size it up and see what the puzzle's like down there,
Okay.
And I'm like, you could tell like he was a different guy. Like I believed it when people told me he was a hermaphrodite. Sure. And like I knew other kids would like pick on him and like drive around and look for him to throw stuff at him. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Also,
I never wanted to be hateful.
Yeah. Also, can I go? No, I was driving, but no, but it was weird. But I don't know why I thought about this. There was another guy we called Elephant Man because he had elephantitis, but I mean, he looked like he had an elephant face. He was brown skin, but he like almost like he had a long nose. He had the droopy face and all that.
He's still alive today?
Probably not, dude, because he seemed like he was probably like at least like 50 when I was a kid.
It was like,
and I'm like 50 now.
Was he like 16 when you knew?
No, he was old. He was an old man. He didn't go to school. We would just see him walking around town.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it was always weird. You never saw him in somewhere, but you saw him going somewhere.
I'm surprised he wasn't more like hidden up in his cave or his apartment or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like him and the hermaphrodite guy were like homeless or something.
Yeah,
or like live somewhere. But like,
well, that's a bad situation. Now I feel bad for saying that. He's fucking is homeless and he has like this weird disease.
But how do people know unless he told? Oh, I thought you were talking about the hermaphrodite.
No.
Oh
no, that's
what no. Yeah. Oh no, it was just weird. It was weird. Never spoke to him. I mean, I think he was smiling. Yeah. I couldn't tell. But
how do you choose which direction you're gonna, let's just say if you were a hermaphrodite, I mean, like, do you say, well, I'm going to be more guyish with the dick? I
don't think it was determined. I don't think he chose it because, I mean, that's different than trans. Trans is when somebody is transitioning.
Yeah, that's
like by choice. I'm not saying that like, oh, it's all, you're born that way, whatever. That's fine. I'm not going to argue. I don't give a shit. But I just don't care. Yeah. But I mean, he had a beard. Like he looked like a guy. You know what he looked like? You seen the Rundown, right? With The Rock and Stifler?
Yeah.
He was the pilot. He looked exactly like that pilot with the aviators.
Yeah.
He looked like that guy, but he had like a mound in his shorts. Like it was a mound there. It looked like he had like 3 dicks in there. I don't know. But
well, I mean, if you could buy your own dick, I mean, what are you going to do? Would you ever give yourself like an average or a small penis if you could buy your own penis?
No. I mean, come on. I already have an average or small penis. Why would I... Why would I do that?
Like, if you really wanted to keep it real, I mean, shouldn't it be when you actually go and get like any like a dick attached? It should be like, no, you can't choose it. It'll be the one that's just given.
It's a cock lottery.
It's like the real life. If you really want to,
come spin the dick wheel. Let's see what you're getting. Like you're buying a car. Oh, you got a black one. Nice. Yeah. I know a black guy with a small dick.
Yeah.
It's me.
It's real. It's reality. It happens.
It's me.
Yeah. I had one more.
Wait. I just want to say, going back to the other one, because I forgot a joke when I wrote it. Would you rather poop out of your dick or have a dick on your back that's coming and going at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's just like this show.
Would you have to dive in a pool of snot once a day or always have to shower in your own pee?
The pee. The snot's just too icky. It's too thick, like fucking green milk.
But diving in the snot, you can get out and get in a clean shower and clean it off.
You don't have someone that also snot in your nose and in your mouth and eyes and ears?
I don't necessarily. I mean, so I guess you'd rather have just like it's your pee. Like my piss comes out some mornings like Sam Adams, other mornings it's fucking like water. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's fucking
Sometimes I got an IPA and sometimes it's Coors Light.
Yeah, you get like a fucking I got like Killian's one day and I got like fucking Michelob Ultra the next.
I got a fucking Ziegenbach, fucking Pegenbach.
I got a fucking Guinness one day and I got a Zima the next day. You know,
I got a Black and Blue. That's a layered beer for all my service industry friends. I think I'll do the snot. I think I'll do the snot because I don't want to smell like piss.
I want to wash it off afterwards with clean water,
like instantly. Like I pull a snot and then I wail into the next pool of clean water.
Into the water,
yes. And then I come out and beautiful women bathe. They wipe me down and they touch my chest and they say, "You're such a hairy man. You have a good vigor and you're ready."
Well, now you're just living in
to sex.
Sounds like you're living in like the American version of like Coming to America. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness. You know?
Well, I need it to be. So I got one. Would you rather have pasta for hair or would you rather have pasta pubes? If you had to pick one.
Pasta for hair or pasta pubes?
Pasta pubes.
I would go with the pasta pubes because I can constantly be just like slicing them off. And then they grow and I slice them off. And
they grow back instantly. Like you go, say, is the area. As you go across, the side's already growing back up as the back of your blade's already.
You know, that's so
they're just there.
That's so amazing that if that's the case, then I'll just do that still because then it's normal and that's what happens with people. Their pubes
imagine
are pasta. People have pasta pubes. It's not weird because everyone, or is it just me only? Is it pasta pubes?
The pasta pubes.
We might have found the fucking name of the fucking.
Yeah, pasta pubing it up. The thing is, like, can you imagine feeling like wet pasta noodles all over your dick and balls all the time?
I kind of want to see what that feels like now.
I kind of do too. It's like your cock will be a car wash for someone's mouth.
Do you have some pasta here at the?
I got some pubes. They're in the drain.
I love it.
Actually, I do have some pasta. Shout out Olive Garden. What's up?
Nice.
I don't know why I do this.
I'll text I'm coming home late. We'll try that
out. Don't tell her. Let her find out on her own.
How about this? You're in a battle. The last two items that you bought from Amazon are the weapons that you'll use to survive. How fucked are you? What is it?
One is the first button-up shirt I've bought in years.
You got a shirt?
So choke somebody out with it.
Wear it.
Start a fire. Put it on a stick. Hit them with it. There you go.
Piss on it and fucking twist the bars if you're in a jail and bend the metal.
Oh, piss on it, rip it into pieces, and then like twist it really tight, and then put it in the freezer.
What if you whip somebody with it while it's wet? Also, after you've pissed on it, because pissing on your shirt and using it as a weapon is the best way.
It's basically just piss on yourself when the apocalypse happens. Just move the noodles aside and point the one at you. Move your fucking pasta pubes. What was the other thing I bought from Amazon? Oh, it was a cushion grip liner for the inside of my dentures.
Oh.
I can fucking, after I heat it up and make them wait, I can attack them with it and squeeze it in their mouth and it'll harden and close their esophagus.
So hopefully you already have other weapons and ways to protect yourself because that shit ain't going to help you.
Yeah, just piss on them.
Phone cases and cat litter box liners.
Ooh, we can make a bomb out of that.
You think?
Oh, just the liner?
Yeah, just the plastic liner, Johnny Cat. Yeah.
Let the cat piss on it and throw it at him.
I thought the same thing with you with the shirt. I could strangle somebody with it, I guess.
I'm glad you didn't say the cat.
No.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say
I'll
just strangle the cat. Fucking cat strangler, pasta pubes.
How about this? If you could only eat one dish for the rest of your life, what would it be? But here's the twist. No.
Okay.
The plot thickens. Is it's got to be jail commissary style food.
Wow. Well,
I would like to say mine, and we can,
say yours, and maybe it'll give me some inspiration.
My favorite from my tours throughout the years is going to definitely be the jail menudo. I love jail menudo. When you get the corn nuts, you get the meat and cheese stick. You mix it in the hot water with the ramen powder. You can put ramen or not. It's fine either way, and it's delicious. Maybe some packets of some ketchup, just to get some spice. Oh, yeah, and also the pepper packets that came with the ramen. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. Isn't there like a
menudo?
Shit,
I'll make some jail menudo at fucking home. Dude. That's just fucking delicious. I'm telling you.
Yeah, after I shit out of my dick and shave my pasta pubes, I make some soup in the toilet. Can't they like? I remember. I think in county once somebody like made a pizza with ramen. Like somehow they like made it and like shaped it and something. I don't know.
Yeah, you can dry it out with.
What
paper
they use?
Towels.
They use something.
I hate that I know this. I already know. You dry out the noodles with the paper towels after they're in the water, and you dry it all out, and then you put, if you can get any degree of a cooking powder, or you can even do sugar. Worst case scenario.
That's right.
Or
it was like a sugar
crumbs.
pizza.
You can even do some breadcrumbs that might be from maybe breadsticks or something.
Or you get steal some flour.
Some bread, let it dry, anything like that.
Get some flour from the kitchen that was in somebody's asshole.
You can absolutely make
Here you
yourself
go.
a dough.
Fart your pizza together.
And I think you have to time it perfectly when, like, it's like, it's going to be like the spaghetti or the sauce or the red sauce night, so that you can have that sauce extra to be able to put on it, and then have whatever meats and shit that you have or saved, or meat sticks.
Now, if you were in prison with pasta pubes, I feel like they would make you shave your pubes, and that's pasta night right there.
That's gross, because then they keep growing right back, and I feel like it's in like a
dude. If I ran a prison, I'd be like, we're not buying food, we're growing food. It's organic. Like,
ew. And then like bag that shit up and sell it at fucking Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
that's gross.
But no, that's what you feed the prisoners.
Oh,
and people can buy it online to do whatever weird shit people do with like the dirty panties they buy online.
Because the people get out of jail and people strangely still like the pube pasta, and they'll be like, man, I still gotta get that. And they'll be like, no, we have like gourmet pube pasta over here at fucking Whole Foods.
We have exotic pube pasta, pusta. I heard that this is random, but somebody was telling me that maybe I saw it online. They have vending machines in Japan now that have dirty panties in them.
Oh,
and I'm like,
now where do the dirty panties? They're legit or they're synthetic?
Either way, it smells like puss. I mean, either way, in your mind, it's real, right?
I'm curious. No,
but I'm saying isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like, and also, why don't they have them in America? Because most vending machines take cards now.
Well, it's.
But also, girls.
It's a man's world out there still.
Being broke and stuff. I've thought about buying a bunch of panties and just like going jogging in them and just posting a fake profile online, because you never know who you're buying them from.
Man, that's right,
dude.
And you could post just photos that you ripped of somebody.
Oh yeah. I told just Google hot girl and use that photo. They're not gonna know. It's a good idea.
You're onto something. Let's put a business plan after this.
Yeah, we'll take this part out. I don't want any competition.
I got a question. How about this? If my Face ID will recognize me, which it didn't. What's something that you could say during sex and during a nice family dinner?
Ow, that hurts. My family's very verbally abusive.
I think I noticed this at Thanksgiving. It's like, it squirted in my mouth.
How much bread is in this bird?
I smell hot dogs.
It's kind of doughy.
Can you pass me the butter?
Ooh, nice yams. Actually, I don't want this many rolls.
Hey, if you were,
I thought you would have gave me something on that.
I'm sorry.
Is that fat shaming? Well, I'm fat too, so I can say whatever I want.
When you are fat, isn't it weird when you talk to other fat people and they're like, "Oh, like this," and you're like, "Yeah, you had a fat cramp or something." They're like, "What do you mean fat? What do you mean fat? Like, you think I'm fat?"
I put my arm around them or across their back somewhat, and then I'm like, "Let me tell you about
across.
Let me tell you now. First off, when you see me in the street, we don't talk.
Back sweat spot.
Yeah, just below it." Just below where that fucking, it looks like a vagina on their back. Have you seen that? When it's like a vagina, but the clit's at the bottom.
I was like more of a back butt sometimes.
Back butt cheeks. Yeah. Fuck. What was I just saying?
About the back butt.
Oh yeah. When you give them the lessons of like, hey, like when you see me at a buffet or on the streets, we don't talk, but we nod. Unless you know of like a good Philly cheesesteak place, then you come over and talk to me.
Yeah, fat people. I mean, there's a fat people community. Like, we each look at each other, especially when you're at places and you're like, especially at a buffet, if it's a fat guy by himself, which I know because I've been a fat guy by myself at a buffet.
Totally. When's these teeth? That's what I want these teeth to hurry up for. I want to go back to the buffet.
We do like lock in. You just like, you see them and there's just like I feel like a Morocco shakes like. I was
like the Spanish kind of like a showdown in the desert.
Very appropriate.
Like it's almost a rattlesnake.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we just know each other. We give each other like a little. It's like a nod like at each other, and like if anything goes down, like we know we're two fat guys here going for the food. That's it.
Oh yeah, and then you both race over to the pot stickers and look at each other angrily because you took all the fresh ones and left all the stale ones.
When all the tempura shrimp comes out,
yeah,
you better fucking go get some.
Get the fuck back, Scotty.
All you can eat shrimp. Shit.
Don't tempt me. I feel like when I see an all you can eat sign, like it's a threat.
Yeah, right.
Like, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, or a challenge.
What are you saying, bro? Do you even lift your gums?
How about this? Would you rather be naked? Would you rather have to be Would you rather have to be naked for an hour at work, or dropped off 2 miles from your house while you're naked and have to walk home?
Just once?
Yeah, I guess just once.
Like, I'm gonna imagine that like what it's like to have a job.
Yeah.
So naked for like an 8-hour shift.
Yeah, you have to be naked at work for an hour.
Oh, for an hour.
For an hour at work. Actually, when I think about it now, I've been naked at work for an hour in the past.
You're at my work.
I've shat for an hour easily. I've fucking had plenty of jobs. I'm like naked.
Oh, dude. I shit so bad that I take my shirt off because I don't want. I got a Petey Pablo. I got to fucking windmill it out of the stall. You ever have that when the stink fills the stall?
Mine's a little different. I feel the need to, I don't want to have any of the stink get up into my shirt and shit like that. So I'll lift my shirt up over my head and I'll just be like that while I'm shitting.
like a warrior.
Yes.
Going to battle today.
Sometimes I do it like halfway on my head, like, whoa, Kimosabi.
Racist. I'll take it off and I'll like even in my bathroom here, I'll take my shirt off and I'll sling it over the shower curtain thing.
Twist it around your head, spinning like a helicopter.
Petey Pablo. Hell yeah.
There's one right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
That's pretty good, actually, I thought.
Yeah, it's not. What was the question?
It was, would you rather be naked at work for an hour or dropped off 2 miles from your house naked and have to walk home? I think you'd get arrested. I don't think 2 miles.
I don't think they'll want to touch me. I think
2 miles you wouldn't make it without a cop showing up.
Yeah, I'll just be like, they took off that way.
I did a fucked up. Would you rather?
Yeah. I would just start sobbing, and they'll be like, "I'm so sorry. No." They'll take me to jail for that.
No, I think if you just act confused and frazzled, and then it gets on the news, and then you chalk it up to be like, I just had like a mental lapse. I'm fine now.
I'll be like, they stole my clothes. I got robbed.
Early stages of dementia.
I'll just be like, I got robbed. I wear fly shit, bro.
Ooh, that's a good. Actually, you can say that.
I had some Jordans, man. I had this Nike T-shirt and windbreaker.
I got jumped, robbed, stripped.
Yeah. They took my money, bro. Can you stop by Brahms real quick? What's up? Can you get me a burger?
I was on the way to get.
I've had a hard day, sir. Protect and serve.
Do I not look hungry?
I'll be like, what is your job, sir? Protect and serve me a burger. Let's go. Two reasons I'll pick the work thing. Because one, I don't want to walk 2 miles.
Yeah, fuck that.
I just don't. And plus, I feel like, you know the cloud that follows me around in my luck. I'll be the guy that, this thing makes me drool in the corner of my mouth. I'll be the guy that when the cops show up, I'll be the one white guy they shoot to try to balance it out for all the black people they've been shooting.
Well, yeah.
And then they'll find out I'm Mexican, and then they'll put a gun in my hand.
Yeah.
Or something.
You'll be a martyr.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want that.
But if you're totally naked, why would they shoot you? I mean, because you're no threat.
Dude, how many situations do I get into where shit is like that?
I saw in the old movie Black Panther, the original Black Panther movie. That's when they were being like surrounded by the cops, they were like, "Take your clothes off, get naked, and go outside." He's like, "Why?" He's like, "So they know you don't have a gun."
Yeah.
And like the one dude stripped and the other dude didn't, and the guy that didn't strip, he didn't make it.
Yeah. And that's not Black Panther, the Marvel movie.
No, that was like the Black Panthers movie.
Yeah.
Like in the 90s or 2000s.
I was picturing Black Dynamite in my mind because I just watched that.
Oh, hush up, little girl. A lot of cats got that name.
I was in the neighborhood. I figured I'd come throw you one right quick.
Send you back to Big Earl with that hot comb.
My favorite is when he's like, she's like, you ain't going to get none of this cookie or whatever. And he's like, baby, you can come or you can stay. Or let me say,
baby, you can come. I don't know what it is, but you can stay.
Yeah. I don't know. He said something really smooth like that. He's like, it'll make me no, never mind.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to two cartoons fucking.
I told you don't interrupt me when I'm doing my kung fu.
Hilarious.
I'm here to stop people from selling drugs to the community.
Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community.
Oh.
Well, all the same, brother. I love that fucking movie. Anyways.
I have a question. How about this? And this applies to one of our listeners. Would you rather accidentally send a dick pic to your mom or to your boss if you're employed?
Who's the listener?
Your mom.
I thought you meant like someone that listens to that.
That's not your boss. Your boss ain't listening.
I was like, I've accidentally sent a lot of dick pics. It's never been my dick though, to my mom or to my boss.
Yeah.
I mean, either one.
I'd say boss.
Either one's gonna know me, and I can explain it and be like, I'm filthy. And
yeah.
be like,
or mom might be a better choice. I mean, you'd be like, Mom, sorry, you've seen my dick. It's fine.
Yeah,
whatever.
she can't fire me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that the boss can fire me, and when she does, because I'm progressive, it's a woman boss. She'll use it against me, or she'll hit me up.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I work for a woman, and I mean, I know my first choice instinctively was to say, send it to her, but I think she'd be like, "What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Send me better like."
I let Avi take a look.
Yeah,
yeah.
I got one real quick.
Okay.
Would you rather every time you touch a girl's titty, she farts, or every time you come, you might shart, and it's uncontrollable? It's a shart.
One more time.
Every time you touch a girl's titty, right? You squeeze in a girl's boobies, you know?
Yes. The way that I do it and do all that.
The way,
I
like that, just so you guys know.
That's how you do it.
But see, I have to relearn to suck titties now because of my mouth.
Yeah.
It's fucking. I don't even know how I'm gonna eat pussy anymore, and I was excellent at it.
And you
I'm still gonna be. I might have to pop these gums out and go down on a chick. But anyways, every time you squeeze in titties, she farts. A stinky fart.
Okay.
Nasty, right?
Yeah.
And or every time you come, you might shart. You might shit yourself, and it's uncontrollable. It's not like you can get up and run to the bathroom. It's just you come and then you go.
All right. So call me a selfish lover. Okay, but I'm gonna go with the titty farts. Definitely
titty farts.
Yeah. Because first off, there's no mess.
No fuss, no muss, baby.
and it's not to me. So that's the thing. It's to her, not to me. So selfish.
Yeah. I was going to ask, what if every time you ate a girl out, she farts? I know you would just say you just wouldn't eat pussy. And that would ruin it.
No. I wouldn't have used that as an excuse. No.
What would you say if it was every time you ate a chick out, she farted?
As opposed to the other.
In your face. Yeah.
Or the titties.
No, or the shit.
Or the shit.
Or you might
as long as it's not happening to me, I'm going with the other option. I'll take the farts.
You take the farts to the face?
Yeah. Fuck it.
I guess you could get one of those COVID mask thing, the shields.
Don't you think you just get used to it?
What, you might get turned on by it after a while.
What if?
I've been eating you out for 30 minutes, Sharon. Why haven't you farted yet?
Listen, that's methane gas. What if you get fucking high from that shit?
Whoo!
You're like, boy, I don't need to hit that shit, man. I fucking got my woman's asshole at home blowing this.
Dude, I got high on some pussy earlier. I don't need no weed right now. We're filthy. Whatever.
There's something.
I don't know what I would pick. I think I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not going to take the shart one. I'm not going to. Because sheets are expensive. I don't want to shit myself. That's almost guaranteeing no woman's going to bang you twice. And if she does, gross.
Yeah.
And what's up? Text me. Yeah, I think I'll take.
I got one more gross one.
Titty farts.
And then I'm kind of out of.
Should we call it titty fart pasta pubes?
Hey, there we go. You're onto something.
Titty fart pasta pube.
Would you rather lick the entirety of someone's lice-infested head for an hour?
For an hour?
Almost already, it's like whatever the other one is, right? Or drink a glass of warm pee with frozen mayonnaise ice cubes.
Oh. That literally, I think I might need a Tums. That's salt. It's too rich, you know?
Yeah.
It's like what was that?
You're going to need some Pedialyte after that shit. You know?
Cream frige. Yeah. The cream frige. What was the first one? Lick the lice? For an hour? Why an hour?
Let's even say 30 minutes. Let's say 15 minutes.
Whose pee is it? Can it be your own?
Yes, let's say that.
Yeah, I'll do that because I can get it over with.
You're pissed with the mayonnaise ice cubes.
I do that because I could chug it for the mayonnaise melts. I'll just down the hatch. I've drank plenty of hot tequila.
Isn't anything better with mixed with mayonnaise? I mean, ketchup and mayonnaise, mustard and mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's
truff and mayonnaise.
Shh, that's my secret sauce. Oh, ketchup and mayonnaise.
Okay.
Jesus.
Worcestershire sauce and mayonnaise. Boom, you're welcome.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's Worcestershire sauce on like a good beef sandwich.
Which kind of sauce?
Whoosh, shush, shush, shush. There's gold in them hills, I tell you, in San Francisco. I don't know why I want to do my arm like this. Yeah, I feel like it's going to hurt to suck titties until I can get this right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's sitting higher right now, too, so I'm saying my ass is weird.
Well, you're in a stage of healing still. So.
Yeah.
What are we looking like time-wise?
We actually filled a lot of time already. Let me see if I have a joke I want to throw out, and then if you want to get ready and look at your stories.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of ideas in here, but I don't know. Something I said recently was this is just a line I said to somebody. We were talking about families or whatever. I said we're talking about like, I don't know. I said my mom was responsible with her mouth. That's why she has 6 kids. There's something about my mom blowing people, and I was like, I don't think that's the one she wanted in. Let's see. I
have so many comments, but I know your mom, so I'm not even gonna make it. So
she don't care. I don't know why. I just wrote to myself, your mom never gives me head. I don't know what that's.
Your mom never gives me head.
Oh, that's what it was. I was watching a porn. This is just something that happened last night. I just took this note down because I was thinking, I was watching this porn, right? And it was one of those like family porns, which, who are those for? We're not actually into that. Stop. You can just fuck. You don't need a storyline. You can literally title every porn "People Fucking." Okay, that's what I want. I want to watch people fucking. But I like the storylines, but that's a storyline. Like when it's just too much because it was the stepdaughter porn, right? Okay. And like I can block that out and just like strip it down, and I skip just to the fucking. But like sometimes they keep doing some talking, and she's blowing them. And it's a stepdaughter, or I don't know. I don't know if it's a step or regular daughter, whatever. Anyways, she's blowing them, and she goes, "How could you turn this down?" or something like that. And he's like, "Your mom never gives me head." Like, what? Why? Who's that? Why? How is she like? But I will. Like, what is that? Who's that get going?
That might be the person that's living that lifestyle that wishes.
I like storylines too. I like bang bus. I think it's funny when they drop them off in the middle of nowhere naked. I know they don't actually do that, but it's kind of funny.
Well, look, I got the hacked fire. I'm not. Is there more to the joke?
No, it's just a thought. I don't even know if that's a joke.
Okay, well, because I have that hack fire stick that has like all those channels and has all the porn channels and everything. And they have this one that I find myself just particularly just wanting to just watch. It's just funny as hell, and it's like a bus in like Czechoslovakia or England or wherever the hell.
Is it the one with the clear windows?
Yeah.
And box truck sex, and you can't see him, but you can see out.
No, they're like in a
because they're
like in a Sprinter or a van or like a over the road traveler van and shit, and like they're in there, and it's just like but it's like a cab. They set it up where like these people call them, and they're giving them a ride somewhere. And they have like flirtatious shit back and forth talking to each other, and then usually the like people in the back seat will end up like doing.
Are you talking about like taxi cab? It's like a taxi cab.
It's taxi cab. That's
the name
of the channel. It's taxi.
Yeah, that's fake taxi. That's another. Yeah. That's another one of my all-time favorites.
It's interesting because it feels taboo because it could happen out in the world.
They got some angles in that cab that's like I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like there's not just those two people in the cab. When I see that, I'm like, there's got to be another person in that cab.
No, they even show like he has a camera mounted.
All those little
and like sometimes he's like blackmails chicks like, I'll put this on the internet, love, if you don't suck me cock. And he's like, there's a camera right there, and she's like, what? And then he'll like pull it and whatever. The other one, box truck sexes. I don't know if you've seen this where it's usually like the chick's husband or boyfriend is outside the place, or they get a random chick.
Okay.
And then like he's like, they offer a free massage and all this, and they get in there and they talk her into fucking, and you can see out the windows of this box truck. Like it's not windows, like the whole thing.
Like if you're inside,
the whole thing is made
out.
of two-way mirror, and they're in there fucking some dude's wife, and he's like trying to peek in, but he can't see.
Yeah, and his wife's getting fucked while he's right there. And
yeah,
like, that's pretty interesting. I'm googling it.
Yeah,
I'm totally googling that.
X videos box truck sex.
I want to see.
Yeah,
that. I'm so gonna watch that with my wife because I think she would find some entertainment value in that too.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
Here's one. Somebody was talking about. I was talking about how I never liked Superman. Like first off, you put on glasses and we can't see who you are. Like how fucking that's an insult. All right, Superman. First off, but the thing that Superman and dudes with really tight clothes have in common with me is that if either one of us coughs hard enough, we might have to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was just a thought.
A little tweaking in there need to be done.
From 1994 to 96, all I did was rollerblade and masturbate.
Only since then? Because I knew you from like fucking 2008 till 2011 you were doing that shit.
Yeah, but that was all I did. I was like fucking 13. What else? Why do we even have to chew rice? I feel like it's already done for us.
Well, remember, rice dries shit out in clumps and clusters, so you'll suffocate.
I haven't yet.
You inhale it pretty good?
I have, well, with this shit going on, I've eaten a lot of like bowls with like rice and sauce.
Well,
and
have
shit.
you noticed also too with eating with chopsticks, like you actually like shovel that shit into your mouth, and I mean it's delicious. I love it. I mean when I call it shit,
yeah.
You shovel it in your mouth, you just make a line, and it just goes down.
Yeah, they line up inside, and they boop themselves down
like ants, like making a little tunnel inside you.
Yeah, I don't use chopsticks. I'm just not.
You can get the little.
I know, but I
cheaters.
just. Fork.
Cheaters.
It's scoop it in.
Spoon, right?
Feed me.
Spoon that back in.
I don't know why I was talking to a friend about, because I have that joke I think I've said on here about, telling chicks they should let a fat dude eat them out, and I talk about I'm so good at eating pussy, I'm classically trained. I can lead an orchestra. Like I said, I'm classically trained. That's why I call it eating it from the buck. And then I was just thinking of that joke. I was talking to somebody about it. I was like, dude, they were like, are you really good at eating pussy? Like, for real? I was like, dude, I made a chick float once. I raptured that pussy.
Nice.
And she went back to Jesus. I've gone down on a few lesbians that said it was.
Yeah, they gave you the thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. One of them let me fuck her afterwards for a minute. And she's like, ow, it hurts because I have a huge penis. It sounds even better.
Compared to what they well, no.
Yeah, I'm just saying it sounds even better when I say penis. I got a
you
large.
got the S out actually pretty good the first time.
I got a large penis. You want to have some pizza and have some penis. Pizza and penis.
Peaches and penis.
Just to remind myself, what did you say? Pasta pubes. What was the other part?
It was pasta pubes.
Titty farts.
Titty farts.
Pasta pubes and titty farts. Okay.
Pasta pubes and titty farts.
In fact, in what we were just talking about, like I'm not. I don't want to say a sympathizer, but like. I have no problem with like trans, lesbians, gays. I don't care, really, right? I'm part of the community. I'm LGBTQXXL. I met a lesbian recently. We went to this weird after party in downtown. And it was like in this weird building. We were there till like 7 a.m. like drinking and doing drugs and whatever we wanted. But my friend, his friends were there. This lesbian girl met, and I literally we had the same exact clothes, like not on, but like the clothes I was wearing. She said she had in her closet in her size and her whole outfit. Like she had we had the same shoes on, but like from her jeans to her shirt, everything. I was like, I don't know. Do a joke with that. I don't work for you.
You lost me.
Yeah.
Okay. I was really waiting for something to punch at the
end. Some of these are just ideas. I don't know. Some of these are kind of dumb. Some of these I've already done on here. I don't want to say that because she listens.
I mean, we're already offending people tonight, so,
Yeah. I don't like, because I'm banned from Tinder, right? I'm only on Bumble.
Okay.
There's a lot of girls always talking about like loyalty and integrity and respect, and all their pictures are just the cleavage and not the rest of their large body, which I don't have a problem with. And like, if we already know that if you don't put your body in the pic, what it looks like we get it, and I understand that, but just put it out there. You're beautiful.
It's a little bit of a gamble, though, isn't it? You're just like rolling. You're like, don't be.
But I'm just saying, like, you're a woman. You're beautiful the way you are. Like, somebody wants that. I promise you. Just put it out there.
Just might not be you.
Yeah. might not be. Also pretty lonely.
Yeah. Everyone's got their preference,
Yeah. The rest of these I think I've done already too.
Sounds like we're on a roll.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. What stuck out to you in there so I can notate and maybe work on later? Any of that stick out? Or do you not remember anything I just said to you?
Yeah, no. Actually, the ones that I laughed at were funny.
And now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. Bitch. Time for crime stories, bitch.
How about a Utah woman that was facing criminal charges for being topless in front of her stepkids in her own home?
She just walk around tits out?
We have to find out.
Tell me.
Okay. So the lawyer for the 27-year-old woman made the case that if it wasn't considered inappropriate for a man to be topless in his own home, then the same should apply for a woman.
Those are genitals on her chest. So
It's a little bit of a different story, don't you think?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but I think it is. I don't know. It's kind of dumb too. How on TV?
Women dress more provocatively at home. I mean, I think even with their, than they would out in the street. I mean, with like.
So you're saying she was asking for it?
No. I'm already saying enough tonight, so I don't need to be.
I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of dumb. They're just titties. I don't see. The thing is, I think these precedents and standards about.
Lots of S's.
I know I'm practicing. I'll sit here playing video games. And I'll be like, SS Mississippi sister. Stop making your face weird when you say S's.
Stop sign at the Sizzler.
Yeah, stop sign at the Sizzler. But sisters from Mississippi sitting on sizzling scissor.
Did you have a thought?
Yeah, those precedents and standards were set by someone a long time ago, like, oh, you can't show titties on TV and stuff like that. And I get some people don't want their kids to see that, but that's because they were also raised in a society where we mark that as taboo, and it's like they're just titties. If nothing sexual is going on, it's just a body part. What's the big deal?
Well, no, don't forget the Adam and Eve thing, the Garden of Eden. As soon as that happened, we realized we were naked, and then we hide it from each other. Yeah, it made us feel natural sin, original sin.
You think Eve was like, oh, and then she finished the apple.
Holy shit! What's that? Yeah.
But I think it's kind of dumb, especially. I mean, when you're a baby, your food comes from tits. So we've seen them. We've seen them. Like,
that's what their purpose is for. Yeah.
Well, that's not their purpose.
No, I tell you.
That's not,
I think it shares like 50-50.
I found a few purposes that weigh a little heavier than milk for a titty. Like I wasn't even breastfed, but I think because my mom was tired by then. I was like the sixth one, fifth one.
The one fucking swinging. You're making those motherfuckers windshield.
Yeah, those fucking Tarzan
car wash wipers and shit. That
yeah, too much titty.
George, swinging from titties.
Now give me a glass of milk. I don't know if that goes, but I don't know. I think that's kind of dumb. But go ahead. I want to hear more of this. More of this.
A Utah mom, not strange from Utah, I guess. Something about something out there.
Those are going to be your husbands later, anyways. Just give them a preview.
Utah mom is facing multiple charges after
nothing. Okay.
So she was taking off her top in front of her 3 stepchildren at home. So it's stepchildren. That's a little
Where's
weird.
the camera? Who was holding the camera?
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. I guess if it's stepchildren. If it's your own kids, I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, but think about this. Let me just interject this. They're in Utah, right? Probably Mormon. Of course she has stepkids. There's 7 wives and 1 husband. Mm-hmm. All of her kids are stepkids.
They could even be like refugees that escaped from one of the Mormon camps, and they're just like trying to make it with her kids and his kids. Or they could just be like fucking like trash that does like meth and stuff, and they're just like, hey, I'm gonna take my titties out in front of the kids,
Give me a crack rock to put over my nipples if you don't want to see them then.
Well, give me some damn dope.
Where's my nipple dope?
So only recently, a new law that was announced, women could legally go topless in 6 United States, including Utah, where the mom hails from.
What are the other states?
I know one of them's New York.
They can go topless.
Yeah, Times Square. They can be topless.
I'm going to be Googling topless cities, topless states, and also I'm going to be Googling cheap flights.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been to Times Square.
No.
Oh, you've not been.
Never been to New York. I want to go.
Shit. Okay.
I might move there. I'm tired of this podcast. I might just go tonight.
I'm leaving. You already got the plan? Somebody coming to come pick you up?
Actually, yeah. I'm done. And this is our goodbye.
Okay.
Check my Instagram.
So you're not really going to Austin, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right. So the Salt Lake Tribune reported that the mom, her name is Tilly Buchanan, if you'd like to know. She had her and her 3 stepkids went home, and she had been drunk, of course, when the incident took place. She refused to put her top back on until her husband, Jared, exposed his penis. They're drunk.
What kind of showdown is that? You better put him up. It's coming. Put him up. Put Put them up.
Penis out now. Put them away.
Yeah. You pull that cock out and I'll cover them up. Who the fuck? What kind of threat is that, though?
Yeah.
You don't put those titties up, I'm gonna pull my dick out.
Well, she said she wouldn't put her titties away until he pulled his dick out. I'd probably would have that one. You know? Too bad you still haven't learned to float away. I could have floated away, man.
I think you have to wear green screen to do that. But that lady sounds pretty cool.
Now, in contrast, right? Okay, so the outlet reported that she and her husband,
Tilly, right?
Tilly Buchanan.
I think of Jennifer Tilly when you say that, and I think she's hot.
I like her voice. I don't mind her voice.
I actually like her voice.
Yeah, it's better than Fran Drescher.
Well, I bet they both sound good when they,
when you lay in the wood, hitting the pipe.
You lay in the wood,
hitting the pipe.
You can set down a 2x4.
Clink.
No, I mean when you're fucking her.
That's what I was talking about.
And I'm sorry that sounds harsh, and either one of you are welcome to take me to dinner and let me apologize.
All right. So the outlet reported that she and her husband had been installing insulation in the garage at their home.
Oh, yeah, that always gets me pretty hot.
When Jared stripped down to his underwear to rinse off the itchy material off his skin. When his children, 2 boys, aged 13 and 9, and a 10-year-old daughter.
That sounds, a Mormon in his underwear sounds more offensive than this chick's tits.
It sounds that way.
Yeah. Wait, was it magic underwear?
I don't know.
I guess we'll never know.
The outlet didn't report yet.
Yeah.
So it was after then when Buchanan exposed her top too, exposing the argument that there's nothing to be embarrassed about, and there was no difference between her and Jared being topless. This isn't a sexual thing, is what she recalled telling the children.
Today we learn shapes, children.
This sounds like the day those kids will always forget. Yeah. I mean, always remember.
That's
like.
No, I can finish the story from here. Let me just say, they were homeschooled. They were learning shapes, and today they're learning the shape of icing bags that are very full. And they're also learning the shape of cylinder 3D tubes, and also learning the shape of balls. Yeah.
There's shapes everywhere when you look around, kids.
Now look at these shapes. They're in motion.
All right, so she recalled telling them it's not a sexual thing. I should be able to wear exactly what my husband wears, and you guys shouldn't be embarrassed if I do. However, the police reported that they heard a different side of the story. Of course, there's always another side. Always. After they found out what happened, they filed criminal charges against her. She now.
How ugly were those titties? They had to arrest them.
I wish that some of these news outlets would report that shit.
Ma'am, you can stay here, but them titties going to jail.
Like, we need to take a photo of the titties just for the case report.
Now let's perch them on my forearm. So the light's just better up here. Well, this one heavy. Does it say how big this lady's tits are?
It did not specify if she was a well-endowed woman or not.
God damn it, Utah.
No. She's now been stamped with 3 counts of lewdness involving a child, which is a Class A misdemeanor, so nothing. And if she's convicted, she could pretty much get up to 10 years, but she'll probably get probation, some shit like that. She'll have, but here's the thing. If she doesn't strike a deal getting it away from that Class A, she's going to have to register as a sex offender. It was a sexual crime.
There should be levels that, like...
Did you know if you get busted fucking your girlfriend, your wife, anything in the car in a parking lot at an Arby's?
Yeah, it's a sex offense.
You have to register as sex offenders.
Which you just had Arby's. Why do you need more roast beef?
You get your roast beef elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like, I feel bad for, like, in that movie, was it Horrible Bosses, where Charlie from Always Sunny's in it?
Yeah.
And he had to register as a sex offender because he got caught peeing in a park at night.
Yes.
And he's like, there's no kids in the park. I don't know, just the way he talks is funny. But I don't know. I think some of that stuff is messed up. Don't do sex crimes. But also, who hasn't done it in a car or parked somewhere? Like, I think something like that, you shouldn't have to register. But, I mean, also... don't make laws based off my ideas. I pulled all my teeth out because I got high.
Yeah. Here's the thought that I'm thinking. Who called the cops if this was in their own private
Stepkids.
house? Yeah.
I'm telling you, those titties had to be gross, dude. They had to be.
Because if they were like real nice titties, like them boys would have been like, hold up.
He's like, hold on.
Let's just ride this out for a minute and see how long we see
Let me see the
titties.
phone. Let me see the phone. Shut up. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Hey, fucking, because they don't call her mom; it's the stepmom. So they're like,
Tilly.
Hey, we want to see Tilly's titties again. Just,
Yeah.
Tilly shows her titties. It's fine. We're good. All my friends want to come over.
That's what is she? What did you say she got charged with? What was the charge?
Lewdness involving a child.
Lewdness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's especially with your stepkids, but also put your titty. Don't just put your shirt on, Tilly.
Yeah,
Put
I
your
mean,
shirt
listen,
on.
I understand like the fictitious world you want to pretend that you're living in. And they're like, hey, it should be equally fine like that. But you know what? Titties are titties. They make magazines and movies out of them. It costs money. It's you're not supposed to, kids fucking think and jerk off to that shit. It stirs up sexual feelings. I know when I see some motherfucking titties, it stirs up some sexual feelings. So I've been seeing titties for fucking 43 goddamn years.
Ooh, baby. Titties making Jason Chubb in his pants now. First
I mean,
boner.
I'm fucking talking about right here, and I
Yeah.
got a fucking little fucking stick of wood fucking
Yeah,
growing
you got a little habits. You got a little baby Groot.
I got a fucking little fucking. No.
You got a teenage Groot in your pants. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's too late. I think we've gone too far with this thinking that titties are bad. I think.
No, they're excellent. I love them.
No, I'm just saying
Keep
like
titties.
you can't have them on TV, and you can't only 6 states you can have your tits out. I think it's kind of dumb, especially when yoga pants are a thing. Because yoga pants. Mwah. Yoga pants are the Chipotle mayo of the condiment world.
Nice.
They're excellent. I love them.
Let me ask you this.
But I'm just saying, I think it would take hundreds of years to change that thing to where it's like, oh, it's just some titties, whatever. Instead of titties, and then that's what they think we're gonna do.
Well, let me ask. Do you think all these teenagers and kids and everyone that have all these iPhones and shit, do you think they're not seeing dicks and titties?
They have parental restrictions on them,
You think
and
they don't
you
know how to
can't
get
get
around
around
them?
those.
You think they don't know how to get around them?
I've always found a way around everything. Yeah. That's some lewdness. I didn't know that was is that like a felony?
Lewd, yeah, lewd is actually absolutely, especially if a child is involved.
I don't know why, but I'm just in my mind picturing, how old was this lady?
It didn't specify her age.
Well, if they got that many goddamn kids, she's at least 40.
She's probably in her 30s, I would imagine. 30s to 40.
Well, no, they started having kids early in Utah, so she's probably fucking
Like
22.
28. Yeah.
She's 21. Yeah. I just imagine
Start shitting them out at fucking 12. Yeah.
I just imagine some drunk, dumb Utah lady with her tits both helicoptering, saying, "Let's get lewd in the road." I don't know why.
And then you lost your teeth.
Yeah, they almost fell out when I was saying that. Yeah,
I got another story about another strange
we're
woman.
already at hour 10.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to just do it real quick or just say call it?
Can we do it in 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's really
'Cause
super short.
we're okay.
Super short. Tennessee woman sentenced to nearly 20 years for child porn and sexual assault of the family dog. Okay, the child porn, yeah, absolutely, go to prison. But why did it have to be the dog?
No, why did she do that? Why? The one thing, I almost threw up in my. She looks like a dog finger. What?
Now you want to know.
I do.
So Chattanooga, Tennessee. We got some new places happening with some shit here. Tila Moore Hendricks.
Chattanooga.
Tila Moore Hendricks.
Tila.
Tila Moore Hendricks.
Tila. She's
Tila.
named after Tila Tequila.
Tila Tequila.
That was kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
Let me see her again.
Hold on. There it is.
She looks more like a Vicky Vodka.
That's a Jenny Gin right there. A Wendy Whiskey.
That's a Janice Jameson right there.
Sarah Scotch over here.
That's a Cammy Kentucky Deluxe.
So Tila Moore Hendricks will spend most of the next 2 decades behind bars after pleading guilty to child pornography and sexual assault of an animal. Disgusting. According to the Department of Justice, the 35-year-old, there you go, there's your age, 35-year-old for her, she sexually abused her kid, obviously, it's sad, and the family dog. She created digital videos of the abuse. She traded them with somebody that she met on the dark web.
Was that person a cop?
I think obviously it ended up leading to where that shit leaked elsewhere.
Or that person got busted and ratted her out.
Something.
Here's the dark web.
Yeah.
Here's the black internet. You can have it.
It's supposed to be not traceable, though. I mean, unless you get in trouble, then everything's fucking traceable, right?
I don't know. They've had it open and they're jerking off this lady fingering a dog or something when they got busted.
Yeah, I've got this. Well, she pays her credit card from.
Her PayPal took it back.
Hamilton County Sheriff's Office found the videos on her phone while executing a search warrant at her house in April of this year. Both were filmed in July 2018 in Chattanooga. They were filmed in 2018.
To search this lady's phone, they had to, she got ratted on by someone else. Because to get a warrant to search your phone, usually they can search everything else, but to actually be legally to go through your phone like that, somebody said like that, or they had word of her having shit like that.
Yeah. It said that it was like a whole fiasco where prior to the arrest, authorities said that she rammed her husband's car while he and her children were inside. She barricaded herself inside the home before being taken into custody. So actually, I think they figured all of this out just actually looking through her phone because of a domestic dispute.
That's maybe there was a text from her ex and she was just scrolling through stuff and there's a screenshot of something fucked up she had in her phone. They're like, wait, what was that?
Yeah.
And they're like, let me see that.
Or one of those people that just has, you can do fingerprint or just even face, or one of these people that even has their phones just, God forbid, unlocked.
I don't text while I drive. I would never. That's man. So first off, fucking abusing your children, fucking and definitely selling child pornography of your own kids, you fucking monster.
Yeah.
And the dog, I don't even know what she did to the dog. I don't even know if I want to know. But the goddamn dog, that makes me even more. Fuck this lady in the face with a knife if you get a chance. Fuck you. This lady is fucking. She's a monster, dude. That person should never get out of prison. How do you rehabilitate that to your own fucking children, to kids in general, but to your own goddamn kids? God damn it, Vicky Vaca.
You know, they
the fuck out of here.
Do you know who the Duggars are? Have you heard this family name, the Duggars? Like they were TV people, the Duggars.
Sounds familiar.
So there were some TV people.
Sounds
had
racist
some
when you say Duggars.
It's Duggars. That's the name of their name. That's the name of their family. And their oldest kid right now.
Dude, hold on. I'm sorry, but we've been to cut back to something me and you've been talking about.
Yeah.
We've been trying to come up with slurs for white people because none of them hurt us.
Yeah, what hurts?
I'm actually
the worst?
Mexican. I've never checked white or whatever.
But
I've
so
always
hold
checked
on a
Hispanic.
second.
But
I think that I can appropriately say it. Honky, cracker, white boy.
No, it just doesn't. It doesn't hurt enough.
It doesn't hurt.
So if you guys have any ideas for that, DM us. Duggars, maybe. I don't know.
Where's
Duggars sounds bad.
Where's Duggars?
I don't know.
Well, the Duggars are a very white, acting like use your white voice.
Sounds
kind of
about
white
right.
family. Yeah, their oldest kid just got busted with
the
a bunch
Duggars
of
can be the
child
white
porn.
people's hard R.
Yeah, he's Duggars.
Take this Duggar out of here.
Yeah. Remember I said I texted you the other day. Pinkies, pink.
Yeah, pink people.
Pink people.
Yeah, that's more for Russians. That's from Boondock Saints. It's a movie. Google it, pal.
You guys on the flip side.
Anyways, what were you saying when I interrupted you?
No, that was just the end of that. 20 years. She sucks. The kid, the dog.
Is it 20 years to life?
She was 236 months she was sentenced to.
236 months?
Yeah.
That's a fucking...
Divided by 12.
But even if she gets out in 20 years, she'll probably do some more fucked up shit. But...
No, she'll find some. She'll be somebody's big sister in prison. They'll you see all this lady prison and stuff. I know it's tough in there, but they'll fucking have friends.
Like her second chance
and,
was when she molested either the dog or the kids, and then her that was her second chance, and she fucked that up by doing it to the whichever was the other. She's done. She's had her turn. Let's just. I don't know. Is there something we could do to make money from her and never let her go? I mean, I feel like she should have to suffer because that pain lasts forever with her kids in their minds.
Of course.
And the goddamn dog, you cunt. You can call that lady a cunt. Somebody fucking fight me if you don't believe me on that.
Dog didn't ask
or
for
agree
anything.
With me. The fucking dog. He'll go outside and shit himself. You don't have to dig it out. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Where do you think we're at on our 3 solo episodes? Where do you think this ranks?
What do you mean?
First, second, third?
It's definitely the one where I sounded most stupid.
So third?
Yeah. Well, the first one is the very first one, right? Mm-hmm. And then the last one. I think this is probably the best one. I think we get better at doing this each time. Okay. I don't know. Are you guys still here? I forgot. Whatever.
I mean, we're going to be doing this even if we weren't being recorded and talking. We just sit here and say about this shit. Don't we?
Yeah. Well, also we'd be cooking crack and smoking it. But prove it.
The state has burden of proof. Absolutely. Yeah.
No, but that's going to wrap it up. Okay. Show's over. Start the music. Where is it? Found it. Laser beams. Hey, check out my Instagram, guys, before we get into all this other stuff. at Mikey B the comic. I have some new stuff up. I'm posting more jokes and some of my shit from live performances. I'm trying to push my one video. Got a DMX video. It's like the third one down. It's a story about the time I met DMX. I'm sure I've said it on here before. True and funny. And his funeral was that day, so I kind of just in the moment did it. But you guys check out that video. I'm trying to get up to 5K on the views. I'm at like 3,600, I think, last time I checked.
Just tell the story about when you met Humpty
I'm saving that for the next press push. See, I did it. Press push. Press push.
Okay, fresh fish.
Yeah, fresh fish. And the fresh fish for the shusha. Check out the podcast on the stuff too. Like, you guys know, right? At the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE on Instagram. We got tons of videos there. Tell your friends about it. Share our videos. Tell your friends, hey, go just look at this page. We got tons of 1-minute clips on there to see if you want to check out an episode before you listen to it. Go on there, check it out. They're all there for you to look at for free and shit or whatever. You can go on our Twitter. Jason tweets at you, so find us at
the Open Mic Podcast and Open Mic 5000.
You've messed up the first time. Save yourself.
How many was it? How many have we done now? 60?
Yeah, it was like fucking, I think 59 or 60.
59,
yeah,
so
yeah.
58 times.
Yeah,
Open Mic 5000.
So be clear, Open Mic 5000 on Twitter, Facebook. Just search it, Google it, find it, whatever. And go. We're still offering $10 hairs. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star review and leave a comment. Say some shit. Say whatever. I don't care what you say. Really. Talk shit. Tell them that I suck. Whatever. But give it 5 stars anyways. And I'm tired of saying S's. So we're done.
Buy Dogecoin.